Hi, I'm Jenny Kobiela Mondor, Assistant Director at Eckhart Public Library and our romance fiction selector. And I'm excited to share some read-alikes for the Bridgerton series with you today. Millions of people have watched Bridgerton on Netflix, and now they're flocking to read The Duke and I, the first book in the Bridgerton's romance series. But if you can't get your hands on Julia Quinn's book while you're waiting for season 2, which was just announced, I have a few other suggestions that I know you'll love. The first one is Wicked and the Wallflower by Sarah MacLean. If you like the family dynamics of Bridgerton, but you want more of the boxing scenes and less of the ballroom scenes, you should really check out this book. It's the first book in MacLean's Bare Knuckle Bastard series. The book follows a bastard son of a duke who strikes a deal with a spinster looking for a good match on the London marriage mart. The second recommendation I have is A Duke, the Lady, and a Baby by Vanessa Riley. So one of the interesting things about Bridgerton is that it features several Black main characters. If this piqued your interest in the lives of people of color in Regency England, this book really brings them to life. It tells the slow burn love story of a widowed heiress from the West Indies and an injured war hero who helps her protect her son. One of the tropes that they use in Bridgerton is fake relationship, and when it turns real. So one of the best books for this trope that I found is My Fake Rake by Eva Lee. It's an excellent example of the fake relationship plot. This book, which is the beginning of her 80s movies-inspired series, Union of the Rakes, follows Lady Grace Wyatt. She convinces her fellow bookworm to transform himself into a dashing rake in order to help Grace catch the eye of a suitor. But we all know how that's gonna end. Another book that I really enjoy is A Gentleman Never Keeps Score by Cat Sebastian. This is the second book in the Seducing the Sedgwicks series, but it can be read as a standalone. And this is another book that moves away from the ballroom and into the streets of London. A Gentleman Never Keeps Score tells the story of a romance between a disgraced gentleman and a Black ex-boxer turned pub owner. This book will be of particular interest to those who wanted more of the relationship between the artistic Sir Henry Granville and Lord Wetherby on Bridgerton. And finally, Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. If you liked the historical setting of Bridgerton but wish that it took place right here in the United States, you cannot go wrong with a Beverly Jenkins historical romance. Rebel is the first in Beverly Jenkins' Women Who Dare series, and it tells a love story in post-Civil War New Orleans between a teacher and a business owner. Beverly Jenkins is masterful at weaving the history of Reconstruction into an exciting and beautiful love story. A few other authors that you may want to try include Tessa Dare, Courtney Milan, Joanna Shoup, Lisa Kleypas, Eloisa James, and Vivian LeRae. And we have all of these books that I just recommended and books by all of the authors that I just listed in our collection, either in print or digital. And finally, if you would prefer to watch your historical romance rather than read it, you might want to watch 2020's film version of Emma by Jane Austen. It is a wonderful movie that takes place in the same time period as Bridgerton, has the same sort of witty dialogue, and a wonderful romantic story. And if you are still looking for what you really want to read or watch after watching Bridgerton or anything else, please just talk to a librarian. We love to help you find your next great read or watch.